Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, June 25. The Senate has approved the Trusts Act 2019, which seeks to strengthen the regulatory environment and accountability standards to which trustees must adhere. Leader of Government Business, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, closed the debate on the bill on Friday. She said the legislation would codify the common law in relation to trusts, repeal the Trustees Act, and amend Sections 2, 7, and 21 of the Trustees, Attorneys and Executors Accounts and General Act 1973.
The intention behind these acts, Mr. President, is of course to modernize our trust law and to ensure that we are able to pull together a suite of legislation in support of the international financial services sector, which will provide us with an effective opportunity for us to deliver higher level, higher value, higher skilled jobs to our people, and also, of course, to ensure that the framework for trusts and the protection that is provided to beneficiaries and to settlers and trustees is more robust.
The law will strengthen protective measures for persons who are affected by the terms of a trust or those who provide services related to the trust, including trustees. It also establishes the procedure for the appointment and removal of trustees and provides for the power to relieve them of personal liability and indemnification by beneficiaries. 8 Citizen Security and Justice Program CSJP trainees are to be employed at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba under the Ministry of Labor and Social Security's Overseas Employment Initiative. The employment opportunity is made possible through a partnership between Operation Friendship and the CSJP. The trainees will be employed under a 6-month contract with the expectation that they will gain valuable work experience. They'll be paid a salary based on their skill area, along with a lunch stipend. Additionally, airfare and accommodation are being provided by the Cuban organizations at no cost to the trainees. Senior Employer Service Representative in the ministry, Dave Lumley, has urged the participants to make best use of the opportunity.
Do your best. I work hard. Be conscious of what you do, who you interact with while you're over there, and just learn and develop your skill further.
Mr. Lumley was speaking at a send-off ceremony for the trainees recently. Community colleges across the island will now offer 4 new degree programs as they expand the curricula to meet industry demand. The programs are Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Social Work and Associate of Applied Science in Agro-Processing and Business Management, as well as Health and Wellness Tourism. Launched recently, the courses are being developed by the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica in collaboration with the Nursing Council of Jamaica and international development partner FHI 360. The 4 new programs will complement 7 bachelor's and 22 associate degree programs currently being offered by the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica. The Homestead Place of Safety in Stony Hill, St. Andrew has been renovated at a cost of $23.5 million. The institution, which houses 44 young girls, was reopened on Friday by Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Orlando Terrelong.
The Homestead Place of Safety has been refurbished simply to ensure that our young ladies get the requisite care, love, protection that they need to become wonderful young ladies of Jamaica who will contribute to our growth, development, and ultimate prosperity.
Mr. Terrelong says there has also been a restructuring of roles and responsibilities at the facility, with the appointment of a manager, an assistant manager, social worker, 2 cooks, 3 attendants, an administrator, 4 maintenance officers, 4 social work aid supervisors, and 12 health and social aid workers. Homestead is one of 5 places of safety operated by the government. The facility provides short-term living arrangements for children in need of care and protection. Justice of the Peace Garfield Green is the new Custos Rotulorum for the Parish of Manchester. He was sworn in on Friday by Governor-General Sir Patrick Allen. In his remarks at the function, Sir Patrick said Mr. Green's contribution would assist his office to execute and achieve the objectives of the Governor-General's Program for Excellence.
I would encourage you to use the platform to engage young people, to grasp the vision of a new and a better Jamaica. I encourage you to inspire them to want to make a contribution to national development and empower them to fulfill their God-given responsibilities.
Mr. Green will now assume responsibilities for overseeing activities in the parish that promote the rule of law, public order, and civic pride. The new Custos will also take on the role of recommending and swearing in justices of the peace for the parish, as well as supervising the execution of their legislative functions.
I am cognizant of the role of the Custos Rotulorum and the level of trust and confidence you have in me. So with my penchant for public and community service, I pledge my heart to serve with humble pride.
Mr. Green takes over from Sally Porteous, who was appointed in 2012 and retired early this year, but agreed to stay on until a new Custos was sworn in. And finally, the Heart Foundation of Jamaica continues to urge citizens to become trained in cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, in order to save lives. The call came from Director of Emergency Cardiac Care at the Foundation, Dr. Hugh Wong, at a recent JIS think tank. Emphasizing that 70% of all cases of sudden cardiac arrest took place at home, he said persons must first check for responsiveness by shouting and shaking before administering CPR. If there's no response, persons should check for signs of breathing or a pulse.
If you're unwilling to do mouth-to-mouth respirations, you simply do chest compressions. We are all very athletic. Jamaicans are athletic. People over the world have good coordination. It's a simple matter of placing the heels of the hand with your elbows extended, with the person on the floor on their back at a point just at the lower half of the chest bone or sternum, and pressing downwards 5 centimeters or about 2 inches at 100 to 120 times per minute for 30 times at that rate, and then you would give a breath. If you're not giving breath, you just do that continuously, and that is CPR.
CPR is a life-saving medical procedure which is given to someone who is in cardiac arrest and helps to pump blood around the person's body when their heart cannot. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.